Good morning, it's Disney Day 0. That means it's travel day. Woohoo! Usually I start this video like I was talking real quiet, going to wake up the kids. But the kids were like already up before us. One of them at least. James was. But somebody asked yesterday, are you guys going to have a hard time going to sleep? Are you going to be that family? I'm too excited to sleep. No, we actually didn't have any trouble going to bed. Like, none of us did. At least I didn't. I can't speak for Amy. But the kids fell asleep right away. However, I feel like all of us woke up like 30 to 45 minutes early and we're just laying in bed because
that helps us get used to the time change.
Yeah. So we're excited. We're packing up. We're finishing up the last bit of packing that we have left to do. We're gonna head to the airport and begin the day. Well, we got through security. We're already at the airport and we're gonna come to Panda Express. It's like 8 in the morning, but that's okay.
So you've heard about breakfast for dinner, but we're doing dinner for breakfast.
Yeah. We have a 5-hour flight ahead of us, so we thought we'd get a full meal here. And we're getting, seated here where we can actually see some airplanes come in and out. So we're kicking off our trip. Oh, we're on the plane now. And the boys just discovered the airline card. Of course, they're going to have lots of fun exploring all of the pamphlets that are in here. The flight is completely full, and so they made a call to check the overhead bags if you wanted to, all the way to baggage claim. So we decided to do that just so we didn't have to fight for overhead space. And in so doing, they actually let us board with Group C instead of Group E, which is what our tickets were supposed to be. So I felt like that was kind of worth it. Really awesome and it was free to check the bags because they called for it since the flight is full.
I have to wear my hat because the sun is out.
Yeah. And now we are here at Orlando International Airport. We got at a different terminal than we usually are. There's the monorails, if you will, the shuttle to go to bag claim. But we're gonna get something to eat first before we go across there. Usually it's our tradition to go to McDonald's, but since we got put off at a different terminal, we're gonna go to Wendy's instead.
Downtown art show, shooting events, and small businesses. In Orlando, there's something for everyone. Enjoy your visit.
Okay, we got into the rental car now. I'm not sure how much of the footage I actually filmed is going to make it into the video. We had a direct skip the counter thing with the rental car company, which was great. So we came right out here to get the car. But the first car we looked at, I couldn't connect my phone to like CarPlay where I could get a map up on the screen. So we switched cars, and I think everything is settled. We're good to go. The bags were right there available once we got off. We opted not to get dinner because there was quite a line at Wendy's, so we didn't do that. We just came straight here. We're planning on going to Disney Springs, but it all depends on how the drive over to Disney goes, so we'll see. But we're excited, right? Mm-hmm. We're still super excited?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? How about you, Benjamin? Benjamin's hungry.
Okay, so the kids have had a snack. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you excited to go?
Yeah.
Yeah? You sure?
Yeah.
45 miles an hour. 45 on a highway. I'm so used to California. We drive like 80 everywhere.
But I see the sign. I
You
see
see
the
the
sign.
sign.
Except it's very backlit.
It is backlit, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Use the right lane to take the exit towards Disney.
Here we go, boys.
There it is. Woo! Disney
We
World. And there it is. Disney's Pop Century Resort.
Yay.
This is our hotel.
First time at this one.
First time.
In half a mile, turn right.
But where are we going?
There it is.
There it is.
Where are we going?
Boom.
Where are we going?
Okay. I think do we go this way? I can't tell. Because I think that's supposed to be, it says guest pick up and drop off, like Uber. I think we go in this way though, because there's the buses. And so we're gonna go through this door that says Classic Hall. We're gonna do our check-in. And there's Everything Pop, which is the food court and the shopping, which means check-in is right here, right around the corner. All right, here we are. Okay, we just got checked in and we are heading towards our room. Now, I figured you'd probably want to see the resort rather than my face as we walk through what the check-in process was like. Now, I put in a room request for buildings 4 and 5 long before we actually got here. And this is building 5 over here off to the left. Like 4 months ago, we put in a request and we checked in at about 7 o'clock here. 7:15, and they said that there were no rooms available in building 4 or 5. I don't know if I said 5 or 6, but 4 or 5. I was told not to check in digitally because it would erase any like requests that you had on the account. So we waited until we got here to check in, but she was making it sound like maybe because we checked in kind of late, we wouldn't have gotten the reservation that we wanted, the building that we wanted. But I asked her to check anyway. And so she called up and she checked. Oh, this is the pool over here off to the right, by the way, the hippy dippy pool. She checked and it turns out that they did have one available. She said it was my lucky day. And she was very nice, and it always pays to be really nice to the cast members. There's no reason to be angry or grumpy with the cast members. But here we are in, I think the 60s. I think this is the 60s. And we got Baloo and Mowgli. And we're looking for 5153, you said?
Hello.
5153 is this way. And here it is on the left-hand side. Right here, this is our room. And in we go. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Now, for anyone who's not familiar with Disney All-Star value type resorts, Pop Century is a value resort just like All-Stars. This is a pull-down bed, which we can't pull down because of the chairs at the moment. So we'll do all that later and show it to you. But I'm just going to do a quick pan around the room so that you can see this. Then we're going to head out to Disney Springs to get some food, because that is going to be first priority number one here. But get some lights on, let you see the bathroom and the room here. This is going to be our little home away from home for 4 days until we move over to Universal Studios. Okay, I lied. We're going to do it right now instead. Amy's going to try to do it right now instead. And there it is. Bam. So they have extra pillows over here. The pillows, there are 8 pillows on this bed because they expect you to take 4 of them and put them over on this bed. So that's it. We got our 2 beds now. And obviously there's significantly less space in here now, but you can just lift that bed up every day if you wanted to, and you get your table back. Whoa, our stairwell at this hotel is a giant Dunkin' yo-yo. That takes me way back. We're here. There's just something about being here.
No matter where you stay.
No matter where you stay. I mean, I kind of am bummed we didn't check into Caribbean Beach right now. We're still going to Caribbean Beach later in the trip. We're actually staying at 3 different hotels on this day. So you'll be able to see all of them. They'll all be in the vlogs. We're super excited to be here for today. Like I said, we're going to Disney Springs. We're going to get some dinner. And of course, a Gideon's cookie.
Yep.
Now we are going to grab some food from Everything Pop at some point, but that's not the plan for tonight. Are you excited?
Yeah.
All right. Now we could take a bus to Disney Springs, but we rented a car, so we're just going to drive. Speaking of rental car, you don't need it when you come here. I've done it plenty of times where we haven't gotten a rental car. But I do love having a rental car when it comes to Animal Kingdom and Disney Springs because the bus isn't always here. And sometimes it takes 20 to 30 minutes for a bus to arrive, especially if you're not going like at rope drop somewhere when it first opens. And because of that, I like having the car sometimes. Plus we're going to Universal, which means we need to get to Universal, and instead of paying for an Uber, we just thought, yeah, we'd have a car. And here we are coming into Disney Springs. We parked in the orange garage. First time we've ever parked in here, but we are going to Chicken Guy, and if I recall, it's right next to Planet Hollywood. So that'll work for us. Some sort of live dance party going on over there. But we want to go this way. So this is the way. Oh, I can see the sign for Chicken Guy under that way. There's a bit of a line here, but that's all right. And here's a look at what they have. They got these little paper menus that they hand out. That's really great. And I think I'm probably gonna go with the bourbon brown sugar barbecue. What are you looking at?
I think you were getting chicken tenders.
No, I'm not getting chicken tenders. Getting a sandwich, but they do have just chicken tenders, 3, 4, or 5 tenders. I know they got milkshakes, Flavortown shakes, and I am definitely getting the triple double mint. Well, we went to Chicken Guy, and we must have got here like right after a very large group. How many would you say? Like 200 people?
A lot.
A lot. So the line was out the door when we left. There was no line. You could walk straight up to the register. But because of that, the place was crowded and it was noisy. So we didn't film anything in there except dessert at the very, very end. So I'm just going to go through everything that we ordered. You ordered what?
I ordered 3 chicken strips.
3 chicken strips.
With their special sauce and chipotle ranch.
Well, I didn't show any of the sauces, but you can see the 3 tenders right now. And then the kids got a 4 tender. It came in a different box.
Yeah, and it somehow ended up coming with like way more than 4. Like,
Yeah.
I think they have like 7 in there.
We also got a side of fries, which was significantly smaller
But it
than we
worked,
expected.
I think.
Yeah, the seasoning, I only had like 3 fries.
Oh, okay.
But the seasoning was really, really good.
I like their fries.
Yeah. And then I actually ended up, instead I ordered a jalapeno burger. Now it wasn't on the menu, it's one of their limited edition items, and they're only available for like a short amount of time. They have a burger like that, or a sandwich, and then they also have a shake like that. The shake was berry bomb or something like that. But the jalapeno actually had cream cheese on it.
Really?
Yeah, there was
Wow.
cream cheese on there with pepper jack cheese, bacon, and jalapenos. Now I got it because I love hot food, and it had a little flame next to the menu. I'm like, oh yeah, I want a hot sandwich.
It wasn't spicy.
It wasn't spicy at all. Welcome to Walt Disney World, the land of no spice. Disneyland's got all the spice.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I got the triple double mint shake, which I got the last time we were here 2 years ago, and oh man, so good. The mint shake was fantastic, but there are mini chocolate morsels, like, you know, the really, really tiny ones in there, as well as bits of Oreo cookie in the shake that are coming up the big giant straw. Oh, it was so good. Best milkshake, one of the best milkshakes that I've had at Walt Disney World.
So now you set the bar high and everything.
The
from
thing
this
is,
point on gonna
Chicken
be-
Guy isn't a Disney restaurant. It's you know, a Guy Fieri restaurant. So of course it's going to be amazing. I don't think anything in the parks comes anywhere close to beating the shake
At
that we
least
had
in
here.
milkshakes.
Yeah. Now you had a sip. I got one for just me, and I got another one for Amy and the boys. You had a couple of sips. What do you think?
I was okay. I'm not as big of a mint fan as Traveler here, so I probably would have gone with the Oreo.
But the boys
But
wanted
the
mint.
boys
They were the
really
one that
wanted
chose
mint,
it. So
they're having, going to town on it right now.
even though it is 9 o'clock here in Florida, it's 6 o'clock back home, so we're all still wide awake. We haven't been to a park today. We were just sitting on an airplane, so none of us are even remotely tired. We're gonna spend a bit of time here at Disney Springs. Specifically, we have a Gideon's cookie we want to go get, so we are on the hunt for that. One of my favorite views of Disney Springs, and they even have the hot air balloon up at the moment. But looking down at the water is the best part. I know you can't really see everything from your view, but it's lovely. And we have made it to the Gideon's line, and the line for cookies is always really long. This is 9 p.m. at night, mind you. But, and I know people are gonna say, you should go to the one in Orlando, but we don't wanna go all the way down there. We're here at Disney Springs, so we'll wait in the line. It's fine, no problem. And here is the seasonal cookie right now, a peanut butter cold brew, but I am not into coffee at all. However, the original chocolate chip is probably one that we're eyeing up, but there are a bunch of different choices here.
That's the pistachio topping.
That's the pistachio toffee right here.
Yeah.
Very few cake slices left. That's banana bread chocolate chip, but I don't even know if you could order those. Those might just be the display ones, and like it's whatever would be up there, but they're all gone. And then they have their other flavors over here: Oreo, triple chocolate, regular, peanut butter crunch, and then there's that pistachio toffee again. Well, we got our Gideon's cookies. There's a second bag here. You can see, there we go. We ordered 2. We're gonna use these as like late night snacks throughout the week. And just so you're aware, we waited about 30 minutes for that. I told Amy it's probably gonna be like one of the longest lines we wait in all trip. And she says, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Because I don't really have any plans to stand by something super long, except for like, I guess, Flight of Passage or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Those two could rival it because it depends on when you hit it, actually. Well, at this point it is 9:47 in the evening and Benjamin is tired. Who knows, maybe we'll make it back to the Springs at some point throughout the trip. If not, no big deal. Plenty of shopping to be had in the parks. And now we are back at Disney's Pop Century Resort. And so pretty much ends our first day at Walt Disney World. I'm sure this vlog is a little short. I didn't film as much as I expected or wanted to during the travel portion, but that's okay. As far as if you're wondering, like, are we going to explore more of the resort, show you what's here, go into the gift shop, show you what food they have, that sort of thing, the answer is absolutely yes. You'll just have to look forward to that on a future video, because even though he seems to have gotten a bit of a second wind, Benjamin is kind of tired. It's after 10 o'clock now, so we are just gonna go back to the room. Were you just commenting on the temperature?
James said he was hot just now, and I said, this is not hot. I said, it will be hot tomorrow. Especially because we're going to Hollywood Studios.
It is, like, it's not surprising, we know about it, but it always surprises us in a sense because Disneyland is so much cooler at night. Like, after it gets dark, you almost need a jacket. It's a little breezy, it's a bit nippy, and you come out here and even now at 10 o'clock at night, it's probably a good like 75 degrees. There's not a bit of chill, not a bit of wind, and it's so nice, if I'm being honest. And that's it for our time here today on our Disney Springs travel day, our day 0 of our Walt Disney World vacation vlog series. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As more videos appear in the series, I will put them right here on the screen, a playlist for you to check out. Up here, though, if you want to check out last year's vacation, we went to Hawaii, and here's the playlist with every single one of those videos for you to watch. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.